Mi- mi- m- Mindestlohn, minimum wage. Gesetzliche Mindestlohn, legal minimum wage. So Gesetz means law. So when you uh, make it adjective, it becomes legal. So gesetzliche Mindestlohn. Abgeordneten, they are MPs. MPs means Minister of Parliament. सो वहाँ के जो MPs होते हैं उनको Abgeordneten आप बोलेंगे. Sustiman agreed. Gesetzentwurf, draft law. So यहाँ पर भी Gesetz refers to the law. Verabschiedet, adopted. Enthielt, contained. Brutto, gross. Turn osmosis on rotating basis. Then Erhöhung, increase. Griefen, grab. Gesetzentwurf, bill. Bill, it is not a legislative bill, it is a draft law which we have seen earlier. So even in parliament, in Indian parliament also, first you have a bill, then it is discussed, and then when it is passed by both the houses, it becomes law. Okay, so next is etwa. Etwa means about. Etwa 5 Minuten, about 5 minutes. Stundenlohn, it's hourly wage. That so if you're working part time or you're working per hour, so the amount that you get per hour is your Stundenlohn. Zoe, such as, it's not Sovi, it's Zoe. Uber, proportional, disproportionately. Anhebung, increase. Lohnerhöhung, salary increase. Lohnen, Lohnuntergrenze, wage floor. So there are different slabs for wages, for working class, for guested officer, level 1 officer, level 2 officer. So there are 4 classes. So that floor, okay. Then we are here. Corn first expression, that is the core promise. Now first expression most of you might know, that is promise, but Kern for expression is core promise. Okay, here I want to just tell that this is what I'm practicing right now, right? So in case you want to follow through, great, but this is for my own practice. I have written it for practicing, and I'm doing it live only to keep myself accountable, so that I don't get distracted into doing other things, because my phone is live, so I'm not supposed to get distracted and start doing other things, right? So for that reason I'm here. Okay, in case you don't want to, don't think it's a formal class, okay? And don't think that uh, you are here to learn something from the scratch. No, we are at here, you are even beyond B2 level in this video, okay? Because this is a newspaper reading, and the words in it are not expected to be known at the level of B2. So if you know some words, great, but you're not expected to know all of these, okay? So if you are here and you see these words and you realize, okay, they are important words, which they definitely are, they are really important words, but I don't know them. So, have I read enough? Is it enough that I have read? Of course, you can measure how much you have read by practicing papers. This is not the test. You do not test your language skills here. It is not to test your language skills. It's not uh, for you to judge yourself, and neither will I. So, if you're here, enjoy the show. Here we go. Bundestagswahlkampf. So that's federal election campaign. So vorgesehen is intended. Zugleich simultaneously. Rednerinnen, Rednerinnen, Rednerinnen speakers. Gegenwärtige present. Now, what is past for Gangenheit? What is present? Gegenwärtige. Nötige, necessary. Entlastungspaket, relief package. So here Entlastung. So already know that entspannen means to relax. So some way I can relate it. Verweis, refer, Geringen, low, Armut, poverty, Armut, you can call it Armut, or I need to check the pronunciation for this. Mindestlohnsteigerung. Now, the minimum wage increase. Steigerung means to increase, okay. Zudem, in addition or additionally. Kaufkraft, purchasing power. Now that's the economic term. It's the purchasing power of the people, how much they can spend. Vorwurf, accused. Stimmen, Gewehr, babble, voice. Sorry, babble of voice. Daru, therefore. Einzudamen, contain. Daemon, Einzudamen, contain. Price springen, price rise. Price jump, zugelassen, authorized. Nichtzustimmung, disagreement. Begründeter, justified. Grohe, size. Entmutigung, incapacitation. Reichen, pass. Schulausflug, school trip. Warp, advertised. Einmalzahlung, one-time payment. Einmalzahlung, one-time payment. Nannte, called. If you remember it as nannte, called, you won't remember it. Okay. So you need to just create some fun around it. Nannte means what? Called. Notwehr, self-defense. So basically, don't when you are reading it, there's a way our eyes remember the things, and there's a way our ear remembers the thing. It's not that every time when somebody is speaking, ear picks up the whole sound. No, there's something peculiar about a word which comes through when anyone speaks it of different accent, right? And somehow we have to train our ears with those kinds of sounds. That's why you have a test for hearing, right? For hearing. And in the same way, when it's for the eyes, it's not that your eyes remember every spelling, every letter of a word. No, but it remembers the sign. It together, all the even individually, these letters are signs, and when they are combined, they become super sign, a super sign. Okay. So when you your eyes just try to remember the sign, the overall structure. So for example, if you have drawn a bhans, you don't draw its kidneys, its eyes every time, right? And you just don't do it. Sometimes you just remember the outline. the outline of the word that your eyes catch, and therefore it's important that you understand the difference between the way your eyes learn, the way your uh, ears learn, and the way your mouth learns, right? So even speaking is important. How you end up speaking a particular word, how your tongues twist in a particular way while saying that, that's also important. But the eyes do it in the most stylish way, maybe not, if not the most developed way. uh, yeah, the eyes do it in the most evolved way. They recognize that pattern, the signs, and they remember the meaning of that. So when you are here, when you see the words, don't think that you need to know the correct pronunciation every time. For your eyes to remember, you don't need to know the correct pronunciation all the time. And if you're like, no, 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 I have to know the correct pronunciation, then trust me, it's a trap. You have to start from somewhere where you know one thing, but you really don't know the other thing, right? So uh, when you are here, try to grasp the signs, the way a particular word appears to the eye, and if you remember that, then later you can go to check the pronunciation when you listen with subscripts or titles, subtitles. Then you can definitely see the pronunciation of the words, and it will help you. Okay, you don't need to do all the things at once. Okay, so here we go. Groho means size, and murio incapacitation. Ration pass shoe Ausflug school trip. War advertise. Einmalzahlung, one-time payment, not called Notwehr, self-defense, Tarifbindung, collective agreement, Akt der Notwehr gegen sinkende Tarifbindung, act of self-defense against falling collective bargaining agreements. Now, most people would not have got it. Now you must have already got Tarifbindung, right? Tarifbindung is collective agreement, right? Now here is what, here is a uh, here it is referring to their purchasing power capacity, their at how much you can sell and how much we can buy. When you combine both of them, then there forms a collective agreement. That's how a trade happens, right? But that is falling. You are not able to sell at the price at which you can actually make a good profit, and I cannot even buy even at the price you're selling at. uh, so because my purchasing power has gone down, so that collective agreement has already broken, right? It is referring to the rise of prices of Lebensmittel in Germany specifically, right? So what is the act of self-defense here? Act is act, the noteware of self-defense, right? Gegen against, sinkende means falling. Okay, so what is the act of self-defense? The rising the minimum wage, right? Increasing the minimum wage. Mindestlohnsteigerung, which we had seen somewhere, right? Mindestlohnsteigerung. So Arbeitskraft, workforce. Concurrence. Now concurrence is a tricky word, because in English concurrence means whether two things concur, match up with each other, but here it means competitor. So very important, note it, mark it in red. Okay, let's mark it in yellow. Okay, because this is important. Never confuse it with the English word, right? Before their turn, promoted. Loan niveau, wage level, Drukten, praised, loved, praised. Advice again here. Atva means about. Regal. Regal means shells. Bedai. Bedankung. Bedan. Bedaino. Bedaino is service. Fachkraft manga. It's skill shortage. Right? Mango skill shortage. Umfang is scope. And Gegengesetzt opposite. Zeitdom since unpassum adjustment. Okay guys, this is all. I I hope you liked it. Please like, share, and subscribe. And we will have a lot of sessions like this because I am just revising everything I have read till now before I move forward. So here's just the fun video, and you, as you can see, it's really not even the 1% of what I have read. So revision will be going day on, like for days, and it will go on like day and night. So there will be even like 1 hour or 3 hour sessions. It's just the beginning. Enjoy. Bye bye.